everybody. How are you? As we enter week 5002 of the Where is Kate saga, we find ourselves drawing to the end of the game the royal family are playing. If I was to say so, I would say it's obvious that William is being pressured to come forward with a semblance of the truth, which he is strenuously resisting. But his resistance is making him look more and more stupid as the day goes by. As we keep repeating the truth, as we keep repeating, the truth must be very bad for William to prefer to look stupid than to tell the truth. Hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the conversation. Hello, Lady Rose. You have a meeting? Okay. Hello, Sussex Love. Hello, Sharon Skinner. Sorry. Hello, Marcia. How are you doing? How are you keeping? Good to see everyone. How are you all doing? But with all of these news stories conflicting, let's look at how we got here. After the nonsensical stories about Kate approving reports behind the scenes and her visits with family that no one recorded were released last week, the royal family got lambasted from every corner by those who could not believe the absolute effrontery of the royal family's attempt to treat the British public like foolish sheep, to which the royal family's soldiers came out in numbers to defend the right of the royal family to continue to hoodwink the public. Look at this headline: barbaric and insane, barbaric and inhuman. The internet trolling of Kate betrays a moral rot in society that must be rooted out. When I just say the gaslighting is real, the gaslighting is real. They turn around and accuse people of being the very thing that they are. Ridiculous. Hello, everyone. I'm Wizzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel where we discuss all things Harry, Meghan, their level up journey, UK stories, and Nigerian stories. Buckle up because it's about to be a movie this evening. We have got so many fantastical stories. We've got so many fantastic perspectives to add to this conversation. I can't wait to see what your response to the reaction to the stories are in the chat. Hello, Rosa Roberts. Hello, Ingrid. Hello, everyone. Let's continue because we've got two videos we've got to do this evening. And I have set a challenge for myself to do them in 30 minutes each. That means that we wouldn't be on for more than an hour on each one, which is pretty good, I think. So let's get started. In response to the soldiers' response to the internet trolling of Kate, you got the Twitter streets talking and they are saying the voices are getting louder and they are panicking. There are no more cards left to play. The trolling accusations are not working. They know that this time nothing short of an actual interview will quell the approaching storm. Tick tock, tick tock. Next thing you know, they landed this doozy on us. It's quite obvious that someone briefed the media. I mean, for goodness sake, that is their modus operandi anyway. But it's obvious that this was a briefing because they all had the same keywords in their articles. I mean, page 6 says Kate Middleton may never come back to her previous royal role after cancer treatment. Marie Claire says Kate Middleton may never come back to her former royal role. Who else has something to say? US Weekly. US Weekly says With the timing of Kate's return up in the air, a source tells US that she may never come back. Have you spotted the pattern yet? Did you spot the pattern? Look at Daily Beast also saying Kate Middleton may never come back, as she was reported. And finally, let's look at Yahoo News, which tried to be slick because they must have noticed that, oh dear, we're all using the same language, we're all using the same keywords. That's a bit too similar for it to be original, right? So then they added the bit where they said, let me read the headline. It said, Kate Middleton may never come back to her previous role, but, with us trying to be original, she and Prince William have been reconnecting. I said, reconnecting? This is my shrill voice. Reconnecting? I thought you said William stepped back from his royal duties that other time because he was going to be taking care of Kate. So, what do you mean reconnecting? Right? Didn't they say Prince William promises to take care of Kate as he breaks silence on her cancer diagnosis? What do you what do you mean? Like I almost can't even speak. What do you mean by reconnecting? Anyway, before we continue, if this is your first time on my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If you have visited before and you haven't subscribed, let today be the day you decide to stop dating me and you decide to commit to this channel. Just hit the subscribe button. Let that be the price of joining this channel and rocking with me from today onwards. And for all those who have been rocking with me from the beginning, a huge thank you. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and also hit the like button. Okay? Now, continuing on, continuing on, they began to rewrite the William and Kate love story once all those theories made its way out to the public. So it's quite obvious that the two palaces were in a fight. They were in a briefing war, as per usual. It's become usual at this point. Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace. So I say it was Buckingham Palace that briefed the media about Kate trying to force William's hand to come out with the truth, whatever version of the truth he wants to come out with. He needs to say or do something because the silence is making him and the royal family look super stupid. But thinking about the story that they are trying to make everyone believe, which is William and Kate's so called love story, that's why I call it an attempt to rewrite history. We haven't forgotten that William made Kate wait for 10 years before he married her. And it seems like Kate forgot as well, because it looks like Kate really believed that by co signing William's campaign against Meghan and in his one sided war against Harry, that she would become indispensable to him. She forgot her own origin story and how little he had. And she forgot her own origin story and how little he had invested in their own relationship. She forgot. And really and truly, if you look at her energy from after the Queen died, you will see that she became very pumped up. If you have a video of a Kate walking into Wimbledon where she managed to embarrass herself with Roger Federer at the Wimbledon Games, if you look at her energy when she was walking in, you will see that she had completely bought the Kool-Aid. She was drinking it. She was getting drunk on it, as a matter of fact. So, William obviously came out swinging when he heard that they're trying to plant stories indicating that Kate will not be coming back to public duty. Because what do you know? We have Harper's Bazaar claiming that Princess Kate won't return to work are unfair and untrue. This is clearly William's PR team trying to refute the claims that Buckingham Palace have put out in briefing against him and Kate. He wants to be left alone to tell the story when and however he wants to do so, which is well within his rights. But then he swore to be the liege man of the king, correct? All right. So if he swore to be the liege man of the king, then surely he has to continue to accept to be the spare. And for the royal family, being the spare means that you agree to allow lies to be told about you, same way they did to Harry when Harry was over there. So, what is he crying about? Anyway, so Twitter streets say so KP has a royal source try to negate that Kate was not coming back to the role she had by stating that they're unfair and untrue. Interesting how the story of her not returning dropped while the other three were in France. And that is actually quite funny. That is actually quite funny because let's look at it this way. If William didn't brief that Kate was not returning to work, then who did? Clearly, we suspect Buckingham Palace. But the question is, why now? They had, of course, they've known about what has been happening from the beginning. Why did they choose now to leak or try to pressure William into coming out with a version of the truth? You only have to look at this tweet to know the reason why they attempted to do that, right? So you've got the King, Queen, and Prince of Wales joined veterans in Portsmouth to mark 80th anniversary of D-Day, right? What let's look at the engagement of this tweet by Chris Ship. After 5 hours of the tweet being up, it only generated one comment, 7 shares, and 101 likes on Twitter. So really, it was just to draw attention to the king and queen's activities, seeing as they don't have Harry and Meghan to use. Like they clearly don't know anything about what's happening with Harry and Meghan. So to try to use them in the way that they were attempting to use William would end up being clumsy because they don't know whether Harry would immediately come out with a statement debunking whatever claim that they're trying to make. So they thought, let's use William. William said, nope, 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 nope. Mm. Anyway, uh, I know some people keep on saying, let me see. The speaker keep on saying, Kate is unalive. She's not here with us anymore. But there's just several things about the whole story that just don't add up, don't mesh. I guess we will never know until um, as close to a truthful announcement is made, if they're ever able to do such a thing. But like Olori Isabella on Twitter says, "Who remembers those articles from last year about how William will be doing his own thing solo and Bones will be doing things separately?" That's why, I'm kind of really not very interested in what happens to Kate or the royal family, except at this stage of the game, it's not possible to ignore what they're doing because the battle between them and Harry is still on. He's still got his court cases. They're still able to affect and influence Harry and Meghan's commercial ventures to a certain degree. So it's important to keep our eyes on what they're doing. But having said that, it just keeps, and it's also beneficial when they keep messing up because we use that in pushing back against the narratives that they want to uh, sell about Harry and Meghan. So, but I also remember this article. Who remembers this as well? Prince William beside himself over Kate Middleton's decision to step away from royal duties report. So it's clear. I think for me, as well as somebody else has said, is uh, somebody else has said, and what makes sense really is that uh, William wanted to do his own thing, and he wanted Kate to do her own thing. They decided that it would look odd. Maybe he did several trial runs of the solo thing, and I'm sure when he did, they kept asking him after Kate. So they thought, okay, what are we going to do to get people to stop asking about you? All right, let's say allegedly that that you have cancer. And King Charles probably heard about it and said, by Jove, that is a brilliant idea, son. I think I'm going to use that myself. Oh dear, dear me. Anyway, so um let me look at the comments. When they were reporting that William was beside himself, they had hinted that Kate will be stepping away from these royal duties, which they are now confirming now. Let me show you where they said that. So in this article, I think this is Tatler. It says Kate's rumored decision has reportedly rocked her marriage to King in waiting Prince William and the monarchy. The report claimed. Anyway, so it's all very messed up for them, but it's all about how they have handled it. But if you're really looking very keenly, they're really telling you, but they are doing so many things at the same time. And I think that's the reason why it looks confusing as well. Um, because one minute you say Kate is not well enough to stand up. On the other hand, she is as healthy as a horse. We saw her walking healthily at a farm kitchen. On one hand, Kate is not well enough to appear in public. On the other hand, she's doing better. She seems to be doing more than she was doing when she was said to have been in good health. She is approving reports. She is making big plans for the summer holidays. She is taking care of everyone behind the scenes, but yet she's not supposedly not in good health. And at this point in time, it just looks like when you ask William about Kate, he can't be bothered to lie anymore. And I'm guessing that he can't wait to make the announcement of whatever it is. Like the schizophrenia of the situation is ridiculous. So much so that one of William's greatest fans, Karen Arms, is letting him have it on Twitter. Yes, she is taking off the remaining hairs he's got left on his bald head. Let's look at her tweet. She said he thought he was better than his father with his family unit. Turned out to be fake. Can't believe I wasted time being part of the Cambridge fandom. I mean, if Karen Arms has turned against William, he has absolutely got nothing left because she was his one and ride and die. His ride or die. Most serious fan of them all. So, at this point, I'm guessing you all are wondering, so what does this have to do with Harry and Meghan? I don't care for the other royals. And you know what? If you say that, I don't blame you. I completely agree with you. But like I explained a few minutes ago, we need to keep our eye on what the royals are doing because of all the transition. Because of the transition, they are in the process of separating themselves, and the separation, it's going to take some time to be completed. But while it's going on, we need to keep an eye and make sure that they don't extend their fingers too long to a place where it would be harmful to our faves. And in my second video, you're going to see the reasons why it's necessary to keep our eyes on what they are doing. So, guys, uh, I need you to join me in the next video where we'll be discussing what all of this has to do with Harry and Meghan. That's all I've got for this video. Until the next one, this is Wheezy signing out. Before I sign out, though, I'm going to look at a few of the comments for about 1 minute before we move on to the next one. Guys, you need to give me a round of applause because I am keeping to the time today. Look, it's less than half an hour and I'm done with the first video. Yay, me! Let me look at your comments. Isabella Banks, liars never have good memories. Look at all the contradiction. He was a caring husband. Now they're reconnecting. Exactly. Such hogwash. And it's so insulting. So insulting. I don't know whether it is the voodoo that they do in the castle that makes them think that they are able to just say things to people. I don't know whether they have a reprogramming uh, powder that they blow into the air that they think will cause people to forget what they said the first time so that when they come up with the next ridiculous thing, we don't remember what they said. Anyway, um, thank you, Sussex Love, for the round of applause. Hello, thank you, Steve. All right, so guys, I am signing out from this one, and I will see you. Um, I will see you in the next one in exactly 5 to 10 minutes. All right, ciao. See you in the next one. Bye.